beautiful people. This is Pretty Girl Love Trap content.
Hello everybody, I know there's still people out there that haven't subscribed. So, subscribe. You heard me. Subscribe to Auntie's channel, Pretty Girl Love Travel Content.
Hey, beautiful people. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing today? Okay, your girl had some more additional thoughts in her spirit, okay, because the devil was playing with me this morning on Beyonce's internet. And, I had some technical difficulties. So that led me to kind of forget a few additional thoughts that I had. So I had to come to you again today, okay, to discuss a few additional thoughts that I had. Okay, so that's why it's important to keep those notification bells on, because I sometimes be having a pop-up spirit. I just be popping up on y'all feeds. Okay, but let's see who was up in here. Hey, Kara K, how are you? Hey, Inga Boo, how are you doing? You said sorry you missed my first. That is okay, Inga. I'm glad you are here. Okay, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate every time you're able to join, because you always be having them facts. Okay, you definitely are experienced / fact checker up in here. Okay, but make sure you guys support your girl as well by liking, subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Make sure you're commenting in the chat, and if you're watching the replay, please let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. Okay. Hey, Karen Boo, how are you? Hey, Tamika, how are you? How are you guys? How is your Sunday going? Okay, don't get me wrong, I love my Sundays, but it's pre-Monday, low key in my head. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't ready yet. I'm not ready. I mean, the Lord blessed me with a job. Okay, so I'm praising the employment gods, but okay, I'm just like, I'm not ready, okay? Hey, Mr. Jones, what's up? What's up? How are y'all doing? If y'all wasn't in my previous live, give me your grade for this episode of Raising Kanan. Let me know if you rated it A, B, C. I don't think I'm going to allow anyone to put a D or F. I'm sorry. I just don't think. I mean, you're entitled to your own opinions, but I don't think I would ever be okay with seeing a D or F. So let me know your score and your rating for this episode of Raising Kanan, season 2, episode 7. Okay. Kara said A, Inga A, Tamika, you said A as well. Okay, you guys. I gave it a B+ in my earlier live. Mainly maybe because I'm a dialogue girl. I love the little nuances, but I expected a tiny more, action, even though we got a little something. I don't know why. I just felt I wanted a little bit more. Okay, but I know they're definitely gonna have me stressed out in the next few episodes, so that is okay. So you give it a strong B+, Mr. Jones. Yeah, that was my score, B+. So you guys, I'm not going to keep you guys long, okay, because your girl has dinner in the oven, okay, and I still have to get ready for some other tasks that I have, and some little chores. It's Sunday, so it's cooking cleaning day. Okay. The trap we be domesticated up in here, okay. So instead of completely closing, we have our morning hours and we close for the afternoon typically, and then we have our evening hours, okay. Well, also I will be on Miss K's channel tonight at 8:05 discussing Raising Kanan as well, so please check us out there. Inga said you just want them to move along this Kenya storyline. Yeah, it's definitely a slow burn, but I think I'm really going to enjoy just the slow rollout of the triflinication. Okay, triflinication of Kenya. Okay, I just made that up. All right, it's okay. We can make words up in here in the trap. Okay, Inga, you said it's chilly and rainy here there in Maryland. Yeah, it's getting cool where I am in North Carolina too, child. Fall is my weather though. Fall is my weather. All right. Inga, you said what's for dinner? I'm making spaghetti and got a peach cobbler. Oh, I love me some peach cobbler, child. I'm making some barbecue chicken, some rice, and I'm not sure which vegetable I want to make. And I had some cornbread, but your girl tore it up. So sorry, y'all. Tamika said, my minus the fake Jamaicans, Ziza plus Lou not cooking up crown contingency plan. Yes. Palomar and Kanan wax storyline, Kenya and Juke way too slow. Yeah, you got a lot on that list, Tamika. You got a lot, but I am not mad. I definitely can agree on some level with all of that. Okay. Chilly and wet in Charlotte too. You in Charlotte too? Are you in Charlotte, North Carolina, Tamika? That's where I am. Let a sister know, okay? But y'all, yes, I mainly wanted to discuss. I don't even want to like to call it predictions and theories, because we all pretty much have, for the most part, the same thought process. I just want to kind of get a lot of thoughts out that I had in my for my original live. But with the technical difficulties, I wasn't able to get them all out. Okay. Yes, you are here in Charlotte. Oh, yes, I love Charlotte. It's my happy medium, I'm from Harlem, so it's definitely different, but I love the quiet of Charlotte, but you can still get some city vibes if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of choose your own pace. But I hope you're transitioning well. It took me a while to transition to the South, child, but that's another story for another day. Okay. Hey, Jinx Meeks. Hey, how are you? I love that name. I love that name. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys long, but I just wanted to just come across a few thoughts that I had. Okay. So the first one was Lulu. Okay. Lulu is worrying me, you guys. This whole episode, he was definitely giving me crackhead vibes. I mean, I'm not saying he on crack. I don't think he's on crack, but he's worrying me. We saw him, being reckless, of course, having the relations with Ziza. Okay, again, we're not locking any doors around here in Strangulation Records. I don't know what that's about. We don't have any security. Like, he definitely is really getting on my nerves, okay? And then he's smoking cigarettes. Y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But I've never seen Lou smoke a cigarette before, okay? And then I understand he was, just having relations, but his shirt was kind of undone. Like, he seems like very like unkept. Like, it's really like bothering me, okay? And then of course, we have the Jamaicans that's after him, okay? Because he inherited your boy Crown Camacho's debt, okay? And I mean, I already knew once you kill one person, there's always going to be some like residual issues occurring, okay? Because we know your boy Crown, he was borrowing money from Peter to pay Paul. I mean, he was over there doing all of the things, okay? Borrowing money, stealing money, probably doing the payday loans. We don't know. We don't know what the heck that your boy was doing. But now he has to figure out how to pay the Jamaicans $50,000, okay? And he enlists the assistance from Cartier, okay? And Cartier said, I want a piece of that, bruh. So he said he wants half of Crown's half, okay? And he wants to be, air quotes, silent partner, okay? But we see also in the episode, Ziza is in the booth. And the quote unquote silent partner is giving Lulu low key like recommendations on the record. You know, Lulu wasn't feeling the record and he was on a little mixing board, about to make some adjustments. And Cartier, aka the silent partner, was like, nah, bro, let that ride. So I'm like, okay, so why is the silent partner speaking? Okay. Like, you don't even need to be anywhere near this building, Cartier. Okay. Long as I give you your bread every month or however we figure it out, you don't need to be around here giving any recommendations. So I am nervous. And based on my thumbnail, I'm asking, is history going to repeat itself? Because we saw how Crown was when we first was introduced to him. He was strung out low key. You know, he was borrowing all this money. He was in debt. And then, of course, insert Lulu, who's a threatening gangster that takes over his business. So, how are we seeing now in this scene, you know, based on the graphic I have on the screen? Lulu is getting aggravated and annoyed at Cartier because his quote unquote silent partner is doing too much. And I'm like, okay, are we going to add drug use next? Like, okay, are we going to do the transition from cigarettes to weed? I mean, I don't know if he currently smokes weed. I think we did see. I think we did see Lou smoke weed before, as I remember the day he got burnt up, like some, you know, crispy chicken. He was, you know, arguing with, you know, his girlfriend Jessica at the time, and I believe he was smoking some weed. So I guess, okay, he is a weed smoker, but I'm like, are we going to go a little further? Are we going to go a little further? Y'all let me know. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Jinx Mink said, I'm late, but why Palomar lady after Kanan? If she insecure woman, she knows he's a dope boy. Yeah, I wasn't really gonna touch on her too much, but I definitely have a couple of pointers I wanna maybe discuss at the end. And two, why is Lou so broke? Yes, Jinx Minks. I kind of went over this a little bit in my earlier live. I'm annoyed, okay? And don't get me wrong, I felt like Lulu low key, you know, um he and Cartier had this great line. He pretty much stated, one Negro's crisis is another Negro's opportunity. Okay. And that was a fire line to me. And I think that's kind of how Lulu kind of fell into this. You know what I'm saying? He saw Crown was needing money. And at the time, he had the money. Okay. And so I think he's kind of broke that way. That and plus the Coogee sweaters he be wearing. Okay. Like the chains, you know, I mean, it'd be very like subtle. But yeah, Lulu's drip is fire. So I think he be spending a little money. I mean, he ain't going to Dapper Dan or nothing, but he's definitely getting the, you know, dope boy's finest. Okay. So I don't know, like Rock, like, do you need to give your brothers a pay raise? Like we've been expanding and definitely franchising for at least 4 to 5 months by now. Like, I don't know how the funds are looking, but I'm getting stressed out. I mean, I know there's a lot of bills he's been paying over there at Strangulation Records, but Lulu, I mean, I feel like 50K, you should have that, if not in a shoebox underneath your mattress, that should be like somewhere, bruh. Like, I'm just saying, make it make sense. Inga, Lulu was working your last nerve. Tamika, Lulu, move to quit. Crown said, you can't do this without me. Yes, Lulu definitely underestimated Crown. Inga said Lulu thought he was getting rid of one problem with Crown, and now he has another problem working with Cartier. I can foreshadow it's not going to be good. Yes, and that's what I'm asking: is history going to repeat itself? Is Cartier going to end up murking Lulu? I always felt that Lulu will probably not die due to the drug business, but more so due to his dealings in the business of music. You know how it goes when, you know, we try to pursue our dreams and whatnot on these TV shows and on these movie screens. It never works out well. We never have a happily ever after. Okay. Tamika, what's the difference in doing business with Cartier than Rock? Lulu, dumb, you always deal with the devil, you know. Duh. Exactly, Tamika. And now, mind you, he already borrowed money or got a favor earlier from Cartier by getting the mixing board. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're furthering your debt to this man. And mind you, your sister over there is backdooring this very man, okay? She's over there listening to all his lectures about caviar and art and whatnot. Not, you know what I'm saying, low key, acting like she interested in this man romantically, possibly, but she's soaking up all his information and she's backdooring him. And Rock is also going to try to use this record company for, her proof of income for this house. So I can very much well see Cartier some way blocking Rock from getting this house. I could see him killing Lou. It's going to be a whole mess. And I could see I could see Rock actually, and this is part of my, history repeating itself. I could see Raquel Thomas being a CI, thereby putting Cartier in prison, if not killing him. And that's another thing. I feel like maybe history is going to repeat itself because we know we also confirmed in the documentation that she also has been, giving Howard, some information, which, we was kind of figuring that out as well. Okay. Kara said Lulu let emotions take him over, and these are the consequences. Exactly. Let's see here. Inga, I'm just saying, as a drug dealer, you don't have 50K. That's ridiculous. That should be like McDonald's money at this point. The way y'all moving weight, okay? I'm just saying, they making $75,000 a day. And that was before they moved into the 40s. So this is just based off Baisley's. Y'all making 75K off of Baisley projects in one day. And then the Mucci, I gotta give Mucella reviews. Of course, she's our Queen's expert. She broke it down and said that the 40s is a bigger project than Baisley. Okay, from my research with the documentary of the Supreme Team, the Baisley projects, it's maybe, don't quote me, but it's not a lot of buildings. It's definitely one of the smaller projects that I'm familiar with. Okay, so if you making 75K in Baisley alone, okay, and not saying all the drug users are living in Baisley. They could be living across the street somewhere. Who knows? The 40 projects, how much y'all bringing in there? How much are y'all bringing in Jersey? And now you're trying to expand in DC and Maryland. Like, girl, even if Lulu gets one day's pay out of the month, okay, we make it 75K. Of course, we have expenses. We got employees. I'm going to say, even if Lou is making 5K a day, what is that? Like 150K a month? Bruh, what are we doing here? Okay. Mr. Jones said Lulu gonna be a powderhead. He was smoking crack and snow. I'm just saying, Mr. Jones. I'm just saying, Snowfall is like my favorite show. Okay, and I hated Kevin. I hated Kevin with all my entire might. Okay. And yes, Inga, those Jamaicans were so not threatening. I'm like, y'all go on there and make me some oxtail, some rice and gravy and something. Cause y'all being gangsters is not it, bruh. I believe the Jamaicans the original power. A lot better. Hey, Dizzyville, what's up? You're a little late. I think Lou will have to off Cardi. I think Rock will co-sign because she wants the DMV territory. That's a good thought too. I don't know if Cartier is going to be an easy feat for Lulu. I really don't know. Especially if he starts slipping and starts, snorting and whatnot. Because they're putting in inklings that Cartier is really that dude. You know what I'm saying? He put 5 fingers to the face to, the guy for asking him for help in the vehicle, okay? You know what I'm saying? But he does have little moments where he does let things slide. Like, for instance, when Rock quarterbacked that whole situation with Cartier's employee, Tremont, she put that bug in that, his ear, like, hey, you the one was talking about insubordination, equaling insurrection. So you're not going to do anything for old boy disrespecting you or flexing on you. And Cartier, it looked like he was just letting it slide, but Rock put that battery in his back, pretty much saying like, you ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Low key instigating the whole situation, knowing darn well she had a plan. And I don't know. I just feel like Cartier, he's still not one to be sleeping on, even though he have moments where he just let it slide. Okay. Let's see here. DeMarcus, what's up? You said Lulu and Rock have something in common. They move too fast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Burke is a female version of Greg Knox. Burke, her days are numbered. Okay. Lurkin Burke, gotta go. Gotta go. I think this is one of the last warnings we gonna see out of her girlfriend, telling her, no, you're not investigating the shooting of a cop. You're investigating a cop. Like, for real, for real. You're doing too much. You're acting like internal affairs, and Popo, and they don't like that. They do not like that at all. Hey, Dizzyville. The actor playing Trey was on Greenleaf. He's a good actor. Yeah, I heard. I've never seen Greenleaf, but I did hear he was a great actor. Let's see here. Inga said he should have had his sister help him with the record label business, but I know he wants to do it his own, but he messed up. Yes, it's like, okay, you're getting into bed with Cartier, and your whole point, even the finale of last season, he told Rock, I don't want nothing to do with this business. I want to keep the record business different and separate from the drug business. And she told him, what's your money is my money, and vice versa. So if you're going to get in bed with somebody, I'd rather be your own sister, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, she probably ain't going to try to kill you. I mean, it's Raquel Thomas, so we don't even know. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she would not try to kill Lulu if she owes him, or if he owes her $100K, because I mean, it's low-key her money too. So yes, he's definitely doing a lot, but I think it's a part thing where he wants independence from Rock. So it's not really about the help. I think it's more so about where he's getting the help from. He'd rather get the help from a stranger, another businessman, quote unquote, than his sister, because he's trying to get under that, that Ray J syndrome. You know what I'm saying? He's tired of being a Brandy's brother. He's tired of being Raquel Thomas's little brother. But this is going to be his ultimate demise, okay? For real, okay? Jinx said, Burke not even smooth with it. She just dumb. Like, for real. A whole hot mess, okay? So let's move on really quickly to the next sibling, okay? Marvin, I feel like history may repeat itself with Marvin, because I feel like if the mob don't kill him, he's going to be back in prison. Okay. This is a whole mess, y'all. Like, Marvin, you might as well just clip Tony your darn self. Okay. Just showed up to the house at night. They can't really see you, sticking out like a sore thumb at night. You could have handled this whole situation on your own, but he enlists the boss's son, no less. And the boss's son enlists the most incompetent, thirsty ASS person that he could find, which is Dominic. Okay. And I'm like, Dominic, of all people, that's who you enlist to assist with the hit? Come on, bruh. Come on. Fred, talk to him, please.
You big dummy.
Like, come on, again.
You big dummy.
Like, come on. And he ended up killing the boss's son. Okay, so now we know the husband. I don't know if they got married. If Tony, let me know if Tony was still engaged to this man or if they was married. But Darren, the dentist, he's talking to the popo. Of course, this is being blindsided to no end, because he don't even know what's going on. Okay, and then we have Dominic. We saw him bleeding on a rooftop. Ask me how he got to that rooftop when he shot. I don't know, but maybe he's going to die right there, as he should. Okay. So the mob is going to have a lot of questions. Okay. And the only thing that's going to be the link between, well, not the only thing, but the main issue is that Marco, the boss's son, asked your boy Unique for reference on Marvin. Like he done signed up for application on Indeed and try to get a job. But I guess, gangsters got to have references too, okay? And so Unique knows this information. And if you watch your previews for next episode, Unique is definitely going to use this to his advantage on some sort of another, okay? So Marvin, you're going to have to pay for this, okay? So I don't know if it's going to be death or it's going to be you being locked up. I don't know. And maybe we're going to have Renee giving her character witness. She's going to probably be on a witness stand trying to plead for this man's life. We don't know where this is going, y'all. But I'm nervous. All the siblings is stressing me out. Maybe I would say Lulu and Marvin the most. Rock, I feel like she's going to be around for a little bit. But those are wild cards. I don't know what's about to happen, okay? Hey, DeMarcus, you got to add Mecca to the tree of people Rock influence as being a CI horseman. Yeah, it's a lot of more people I could have had on that list. I would try to keep it as simple as possible. I didn't want it to be, one of them big old oak trees where it just branches everywhere. But, Mecca, he was doing a lot. I feel like they didn't utilize Mecca as much as they should. I don't think he should have died the way he died. I feel like it was kind of a waste of a character. Like, y'all could have definitely did something a little better in Power Book 2 Ghosts with Mecca. Hey, Dizzyville, you say Unique is going to blackmail Marvin some type of way. He's the only one that knows, yes, Marvin's connected. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's going to use this and capitalize off of it. And it's going to be frustrating because if he doesn't get caught up with the mob or the cops, because we already know, and I don't know if y'all caught, and I was frustrated when I saw this, but when Marvin was passing by Tony's house, we saw like security or the popo following him. So I wonder if they like took his license plate or, some information to kind of link him to being around Tony's house. Because we know Tony is on record as being a snitch on Marvin's case. So all this is going to tie back to Marvin. Is it going to be street justice? Is it going to be legal justice? You know what I'm saying? So it's either going to come down. I don't think Marvin is going to be able to escape this one. I'm a little, Lord. I don't know who's attending night church tonight. But please, if you're going to church tonight, please put in the prayers for Marvin, okay? Is Kenya in church praying for Marvin? We need all the prayers, y'all. Oh my God, maybe I need to do a 7:00 live so we can do a prayer call. Maybe we need to do that because I'm worried. I'm definitely worried. If y'all had a choice of who dies between Marvin and Lulu, let me know in the chat. I don't even know what my answer is. I ain't gonna lie. Lulu was my favorite season 1. Marvin was a favorite too, but I will put Lulu just slightly over Marvin. But now I'm like, the roles are kind of reversed a little bit. Because Marvin's actually trying to improve himself. Lulu is just deeping his hole to death and destruction. I'm just saying. But Lulu is kind of innocent. Lulu is giving like low-key Kanan at age like 23. Because we already know Rock trained Lulu to be the person that he is. But Lulu had enough passion and foresight to realize, okay, I can't do this anymore. So she's low-key, his mom as well. They had Dom and Debo pigeon coop. Ah! I cannot. I am so weak. How did he get up there? You shot. You big shot. But you done climbed up a flight of stairs to go on somebody's rooftop. Bruh, come on. Hey, Cannibals for Men. New Jersey mob is the most incompetent hitters ever. Yes, they are definitely second in command in terms of New York. They are definitely second in command. Y'all, I was in Brooklyn. Oh my God. It was maybe 2019, right? So we was in this area of Brooklyn that I've never been before. I went to pick up something for my wedding. I found this company on Instagram, so I went to pick up something, and we ended up being in some place in Brooklyn we never have been. Okay, and I literally seen some mobsters. Like they was real, like it was summertime, so they was really giving like short set velour suit in front of like an Italian spot mob. Like I thought I had to blink, and they was definitely looking at my husband looking like, what is Beyonce and Jay-Z doing over here? You know, they be giving all those references. Like I was like, okay, babe, we need to find our Uber and peace out. Cause I don't know. They looking at us real hard, okay? But I was low-key excited. I was like, oh my God, I see some real gangsters. Well, not gangsters. I mean, I've been around gangsters all my life, but you know, mobsters. Shout out to them, okay? Hey, DeMarcus, you said you believe Sal Baselli forced Rock to kill Marvin for the Barch. Ooh, murder of Marco. That would be great, but sad at the same time. Ooh, Lord, that would be a lot. That would be a lot. Lou was your favorite season 1, but now Marvin's my favorite. Yes, Inga, we kind of on the same page with that. Dizzyville, you think Marvin will survive, but Lou's days are numbered. There are too many people against him. Exactly. You got too many people. You gonna have the feds on you. You gonna have the mob on you. Like, I don't know how many people can escape that. Hey, BB, what's up? How are you? Yes, there are still mobsters outside. Yes, girl. Season 1, I really like Lou, but I agree. With Brillo, he turned into a sucker simp. Hey, Jinx, and how thirsty is Sal going behind his dad back? What? Yes, it was given like real. If you watch The Sopranos, it was like real thirsty, like Jackie Jr. vibes. Like, bruh, calm down. Like, and then 5K. I need more than 5K. I'm the boss's son. Like, I'm like next in line. I'm gonna need more than 5K. But he trying to get probably under his father's thumb and trying to have some real independence. But RIP to that man, Marco, okay? Hey, hey, Inga, where's Tony Soprano when you need him in charge instead of Jackie or Priels? Yes, I was just talking about Jackie Jr. Oh, BB said, I'm not taking out my brother for anyone. No way. I know, right? Maybe she could find a crafty way if that, I don't know. 90s 50K was a lot. Yeah, it was, but I'm gonna still need a little more. Rock making 75K a day. So 5K for a hit. I mean, people doing that today, I feel. 5-10K is kind of the average. Don't ask me how I know. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. I guess it just depends on the person. I mean, it was Tony, it was a rat, so it wasn't like a made guy or, you know, somebody real high in the totem pole. It was a low-key civilian / snitch. So I guess that's the going rate for snitches in the early 90s. I'm just saying. I need more than 5K. Marvin is spending more than 5K in food. Okay. Okay, that's definitely, I feel like, a low ball. Okay. I'm just saying. BB said they would have to take out the mob boss. Yeah, instead of killing my brother. Yeah. But if you kill the mob boss, I'm just saying, it's really about to be war. Okay? I'm just saying. Hey, Cannonball, let me find out pretty girl was out here putting change on wigs. See, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not saying nothing about that. Okay? About my prior life. Just joking, y'all. I was law-abiding citizen. I went to college and got good corporate jobs. Okay? I don't know nothing about that. Okay? All right, so moving on to Raquel Thomas, okay? I did not expect her to turn on Cartier this quickly. I knew it was coming, but by golly, girl, like y'all was eating lunch at 12, and at 3 o'clock, you was over there backdooring him like no other. Like she's the epitome of sees the opportunity and sees the day. Cause it's no way you that bold, okay? You that bold. I just want her to slow down. Shout out to Bobby Valentino. I just want her to slow down just a little bit. Can we put in good 6 months in New York before we start traveling? Come on, Rock. And side note, I already called it a while back. Juliana, I don't trust her. She's trying to kill Unique too fast, and she's definitely going to enlist somebody to kill Unique. I just had to put that out there before I forget. But yes, Rock. Now, I feel like I don't know necessarily what her fate is. If it's death, maybe. But I could really see her on that Tasha St. Patrick. I'm over here on the internet, or I guess the typewriter, if you will, in a log cabin in the Poconos. Because I was snitching. I feel like she's either going to kill Cartier or she's going to put him in prison. Much like how Ghost and Tasha did Kanan. And that's why I'm saying I feel like history may repeat itself when it comes to Raquel Thomas. Because she was throwing that thing in a circle when she was young and grown. Trading information to get on top. Because we know it seems like every man that she comes across, she's using them. You know, she's low-key, I don't want to say cold, but it's like no man can do nothing for me. They just tools at this point. You know, we know her dad was around. He seemed like he was doing a lot and nothing at the same time. So I don't know where this is coming from. They did insinuate a few things about her parents in the beginning of the season. We know it seems like her mom, one of them fake churchgoers. But I don't know. I definitely feel like Rock is probably going to be on some documentation soon. I don't know. BB said, no, the show doesn't need to be any slower. Please, Laura. I'm not sure if you're referring to what I said, but I want Rock to slow down in terms of like trying to franchise. I mean, good Lord. It's but so many McDonald's we can handle. I'm just saying. Hey, Cannonball, you said, I'm so confused on why Rock keeps listening to Howard, but she hates Howard. Like, it's like, you know, you always need a cop on your side, but this ain't the Rock. This not the right cop, Rock. It's not. It's your scorn baby daddy, okay? And Howard, the nerve of you telling her, my bad, when you tell her that Scrap wasn't a real snitch. The audacity. And the audacity of Howard being on the force for 11 years and not noticing Jukebox a foot and a half away from you on the street of a neighborhood that she would stick out like a sore thumb. There's no way. She is polo down, hoodie on, and I believe Nicole stayed on the lower or the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Now, it's a little different, you know, but normally the East Side is where the rich white folks be, where Tariq was robbing all his friends with Kanan. That's where Juke was at. And you mean to tell me you've been undercover, overcover for 11 years? You a veteran, 20 plus years in the game, and you don't notice Jukebox passed you by because you're too busy trying to find the Addy. Oh, Lord, what are y'all saying up in here? Because I'm getting upset. Inga said the mob always had a cop on payroll. Yeah, they do. They do. Howard was like, oh, my bad. So I made a mistake. For real. For real. Like you went to Starbucks and added, you know what I'm saying, 6 pumps of sweetener instead of 4. Bruh, if you don't get out my face, I killed my most loyal dude, my low-key son. But you made a mistake? And the nerve of the police department always putting the CIs on Front Street with a big open window. Can I have some exclusivity? exclusivity. I'm sorry, y'all. Can I have some exclusivity? Lord, I cannot talk today, but y'all know what I mean. Can we be exclusive up in here? Can you put me in the room where they be at in the first 48 when they snitching all the way in the back somewhere, or in a room with no windows? If I'm snitching, I need you not to see me. I don't want nobody to see me unless they coming up in the room, bruh. But at the same time, not playing devil's advocate, but Scrap did have an addiction, low key. His mom was a snitch, therefore, he was snitch adjacent. But I didn't want Scrap to die. Hey Cannonball. Yes, the cops are messy. Yes, they betrayed all the tea and the gossip. Howard, hey Mr. Jones, Howard not in the streets plug, but that intel. Mm-hmm. They usually meet you at a private location somewhere if you are a CI. Yes, Inga. Yes. Even Bubbles from The Wire. You know, he always made sure, even though they used to always meet in the broad daylight and whatnot. But that's neither here nor there. He will always make sure if he in the back seat, he gonna slouch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure nobody's seeing him. Come on, bruh. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, y'all? For real. But y'all, give me like 30 seconds, okay? I got to check on my chicken in the oven, okay? So make sure y'all liking the video, okay? So give me 30 seconds. Thank you, y'all, for your patience. I'm just saying that chicken look good, okay? That thing is banging, okay, in that oven. All right. Woo! Hey, the homie. Yes, I'm back. Surprise live. Okay, that's why I always tell y'all notification bells need to be on, okay? Because I be, just in the spirit, okay? Just in this spirit to talk to y'all, especially since I forgot some pointers that I wanted to mention in my previous live this morning, okay? The homie, okay, yes, you was in the process of watching it during my live, so let me know your rating. Do you rate the episode A, B, C, or C? Okay, I'm not allowing any D's or F's. Hey, Tamika's Den. Hey, boo, how are you? So, you guys, just to recap what we discussed, okay, because I am asking, will history repeats itself? Okay, because the siblings are stressing me out. The Thomas family is stressing me out. So I feel like history is going to repeat itself with Lulu. Okay, he's now in a predicament as Crown was. So I'm a little scared. Okay, do we see drug addiction in the midst? We're already seeing debt, and then we're seeing gangsterism telling him what to do. So I definitely think that we got to look out for Lulu. Okay, let's get our prayer circles going on. Okay, and then we have Marvin. Okay, I feel like he may get locked up again behind Tony. Okay, what did Raquel Thomas tell Kanan in the woods? Stay away from the white women's. Okay, stay away from the white women's. All right, Marvin, I don't know. May have to start putting money on Marvin books, okay? And then Raquel Thomas. We already know she was a CI previously. So I feel like she may possibly become a CI again, because I do feel like she is going to be behind Cartier's demise, okay? I feel like she's either going to kill him or put him in jail so she can take over his territory. The homie, you give it a B. Dizzyville, you said, did you clock the other cops? I am Bert went, oh yes, he is telling. He is telling. And I hope, soon as he clocked out, he went over to the I don't know if it was in the same building or not. I feel like that was like the records department in another building. But yes, I feel like as soon as he clocked out, he would have been like, okay, I need to find Howard. Howard, your girl tripping over here, okay? Because Howard, I hate the fact that he's really playing Burke to the left. Oh, she won't figure it out. Like, bro, I know she a rookie, but she is real fixated on you, bro. I don't understand how you not noticing that. All last season, all this season, she been up your business. Rock telling you she pressing my boo or my ex boo. Like, what's going on, Howard? Like I said before, yeah, your memory may be good, but your common sense is lacking. You left the common sense in the hospital because you pissing me off. Okay, Lulu disappointed me. Yes, Tamika, I'm scared. You know, he's stressed out. He's smoking cigs. He being reckless. He's making crackhead moves, stealing money from Rock. The Jamaicans on him. He's over there in bed with Cartier. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to pass out. If I see Lulu snore a line, I'm going to pass out. Once I wake up, I'm unsubscribing to Stars. I can't do it. My heart can't take it. My heart can't take it. Hey, Kara, Marvin should have left Tony alone. Exactly. Like, I understand she was a loose end, but I honestly feel like she wouldn't have been an issue. Like, the only reason why he still had to go to the anger management is because he had weed on him. Like, she already dropped her statement on the case. I'm just like, this should have left alone. Hey, Dizzyville, that's how she gonna get off. Who are you talking about, Dizzyville? Took Kanan's manhood. Yeah, Palomar took me. Yeah, that. Okay, so let's talk about Palomar before we get out of here, okay? So, where do I want to begin? Okay, so we understand people are pedophiles, okay? We have men who seek out younger women. We have women who seek out younger men, okay? And honestly, I don't know what's worse. You seeking out this young teenage boy or seeking out a young boy that's your girlfriend's boyfriend. Like, that's sick. That is really sick. I'm just saying, it's wrong either way, man or woman. I mean, Palomar, you big fine up here in the projects. I'm sure all the dope boys want you, but you are choosing to seek out this young little boy. Like, you in low-key competition with your daughter, and it seems like her daughter went through that before. So what is it, Palomar? And you see, Corinne, she went to Rock, okay? Like, she had no problems finding Raquel Thomas. So I'm sure Palomar knows what she's doing. She's trying to possibly get in some type of way. But, bruh, and I ain't mad at Corinne. Snitch on your mama. Snitch away. Snitch away, okay? Because that's doing one thing. You know, messing with a younger boy, all right, whatever. It's wrong, but all right. But for you to aid in the heartbreak of your daughter, like, it's cool. Like, I have an issue with that. Even though I don't think even they didn't have relations yet. I don't think Kanan and Corinne, but still, it's still sick. Like, gross. Come on. Last time I checked, New York's population was between 8 and 10 million, okay? So I'm going to say at least... I don't remember the breakdown of the demographics, but I'm going to just say between the ages of 18 and 64, you got a good 250,000 people that you can seek out. I'm just saying. Oh my God. You said Palomar gotta go, Cannibal. Well, we see if you watch the previews, Rock gonna be pressing that ass. Inga, I know people are probably cheering for Kanan, but Palomar is a sexual predator. No one will be cheering if this man being with a young girl. Yeah, and you know, Inga, as we see in society, it's definitely a double standard. Definitely a double standard. You know, boys, ooh, you got your piece, you got you a grown woman, but if it happens to a girl, like it did his mama Rock, then okay, now we want to have outrage. Because clearly Kanan, he had to, I can't say he had to be forced, but it took him a minute to be like, okay, that's what we on. Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yep, I don't know, Palomar. I don't know. And I mean, just as a grown woman, it got to be something else. Cause you 15, 16, bro, you can't do nothing for me. Okay, I'm gonna give her a good 30. Okay, because if Corinne's 15, let's say she was on some Brenda had a baby ish. Let's say you put 15 on top of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put her along with Rock. She in like a 30, 29, between 29 and 32. And what you over there at 3 in the afternoon with lingerie on? What is that about? Do we not have Richard Bay, Sally Jesse Raphael? Do we not have Young and the Restless to watch? How are you getting your bills paid, ma'am? I ain't seen you in no work clothes. What are we doing here? Let's move on. The Marcus, he said Corinne may end up in foster care like Davina. Child. Everybody moving to the South. Davina, South Carolina. Symphony, North Carolina. Who gonna end up in Georgia? Corinne? Hey, the homie, tenacious drug queen, pen scheming, everyone in control, misguiding her offspring into the dangerous world of drugs. I'm just saying, you need to start writing for the movie critics. That was nice, the homie. Nicely put. Hey, Jinx and Kanan and Young Man really fighting for her. F. Palomar. Yeah, like he was really low key trying to, be faithful. And then Corinne won. I don't know why you 15 and can't figure out if the milk good or not. Okay. Like, girl, I learned that at what, 7? You look at the expiration date. If it's still questionable, look inside the Carlton. And then if you still question it, smell that thing. If it ain't right, throw it out. If it ain't right, throw it out. And then you got the nerve to throw it at your mama, which I ain't mad at that. So we ain't got no milk. So we can't have no Frosted Flakes, no Fruit Loops, no Corn Flakes. I'm just saying. And then Palomar got the nerve after her daughter is distraught. She got the nerve to want round 2 out of the young tender Kanan Stark. How you gonna perform after that? Child. What's wrong with these women? We had Ziza over there wanting round 2 out of Lulu after the Jamaicans threatened him for 50K. Some men can't perform under stress like that. Come on, what are we doing here? Oh, God. The homie said you had enough with Rock hiding who Kanan's father storyline. Oh, gosh. Hey, Cannibal, thank you for keeping it 100 on this live and going live pretty good. You're welcome. I had to come to y'all. I have more thoughts, okay, that I couldn't get out or that I didn't have time to get out on my previous live. Tamika's then he said, yes, you agree, Inga. It's looked at differently. It's wrong for me, no matter boy or girl. Exactly. If they're not the age of consent, I don't care. And I don't care if it was the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 1920s, 1860s, 1742. I don't care what year it is. Wrong is wrong. I don't care. It's not excusable. It's inexcusable. But I'm more annoyed that it's her daughter's boyfriend. We need to figure out what you had going on, Palomar, in your childhood to where you got to be fighting with your daughter. And shit, she messing up Corinne. Corinne about to be out in these streets hoeing because she can't trust women because her mama over there competing with her. If you can't trust your mama, who can you trust? Kanan can't trust his mama either. I mean, it's a whole thread. Kenya over here about to disappoint Juke. This whole show was low-key depressing, but I love it. It's entertaining. Hey, Disneyville Kanan saw those tits and all the blood left his brain straight to his being. Pal knew she was doing, yes. I let you hold the blicky so I can make sure you're safe. So you can drop off that D. Girl, if you don't get out of here, Hey, Tamika, you wouldn't be surprised if she tried to pimp Corinne. I know. Give me real, what's Bishop Pastor? What's Mercedes' mama's name? Repeat that. What is her name? Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember. DeMarcus said Palomar be finesse young drug dealers to pay bills. Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna be surprised with anything she does. Why didn't Palomar nobody locks doors in power? Nobody locks doors in power. Lulu don't lock doors. He's over there screwing and killing folk at Strangulation Records, which is going to be held. Is actually going to be called Rocky Road Records once Rock get her hands in it, if she can. You know, Ghost. You know, I'm doing a rewatch of Power on Wednesdays at 8:15. He over there screwing Angie at Troop. He ain't locked the door. We don't lock doors. The only person I saw lock a door was Tasha St. Patrick. Season 2, episode 7 that we just reviewed. She locked the door in her bedroom because the kids was home and she wanted to screw Sean in peace. Even though that was low-key creepy, but Sean was over the age of 18. So I'm going to let Tasha slide on that one, okay? Oh, gosh. Cannibal, Corinne is slow, bad milk, easy spot. I know, right? They be busting up in my door, ask me about no spoiled milk. Suppose I was asleep. Come on, y'all know how it is when y'all, come on, I'm an 80s baby. If I busted my mama's room, if she was asleep asking about some milk, I would have regretted that. For real, for real. Hey, Detroit, Lil Kim, who was dating Biggie when she was 17 years old. I'm not sure. I must have missed part of y'all conversation. But that's still wrong, too. I'm just saying. I'm just wrong. That's still wrong, too. But at the end of the day, it's a double standard. But I hold all adults accountable if you're messing with someone under the age of 18. But my true outrage is the fact that you're messing with your daughter's boyfriend. Hey, Inga, I realize it now that was wrong, that I was talking to older guys when I was a teenager. Now that I'm 51, I know it's there wrong on both sides. Yes. I forgot. We was talking about another situation. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't forget. About a month ago, we was talking about a similar situation about one of these shows. I hate that I can't remember, but yes, it's definitely wrong. Okay, yes, DeMarcus Patrice Wood, but how could I forget her name? Yes, thank you, DeMarcus. At least Sean was out of college by the time Tasha put that thing on him. Yeah. Well, he actually he got injured, so he wasn't like 21. He was a good 18, 19, but he was still of age. I mean, green nonetheless. But at least Sean was of age because Tasha was a big 32. I don't know what it is. But I mean, when I was 30, I was not thinking about no 19-year-olds. What can y'all do for me? Okay. But yeah, that was pretty much the end of, what I wanted to discuss. I just wanted to come at y'all real quick about how the Thomas siblings are stressing me out. And I feel like history is going to repeat itself with all of them. Again, Lulu, I feel like he's in a situation where Crown was. And yeah, history may repeat itself. He may be on that thing, on that white girl, that cocaina. I won't be surprised he over there looking stressed out with them cigarettes. I mean, they never said cigarettes is a gateway drug, but we don't know, okay? I feel like Rock may become a CI again and possibly hem up Cartier if she don't kill him. And I also feel like Marvin may be going back to prison over Tony. So I'm going to just stick around for another minute to see if y'all have anything else y'all wanted to discuss before I get out of here, because the meat is done, but I still got to cook these sides, y'all. Thank you, DeMarcus. I appreciate it. Hey, Inga, I never go back in age, only for exactly. Like, come on. Even if the dude is hella mature at 19, we already know that women is like typically a 4-year mental age gap regardless. So even if I'm 30 and my male partner's 30, he low-key 26. And if I'm a woman that's 30, I'm probably mature for my age. So I'm about 34 mentally. That's still an 8-year gap, bruh. I'm just saying. Hey, James, Lulu about to be in on that booger sugar. Yep, I feel it. I'm gonna be so hurt. I'm gonna be so hurt. But he reminds me of somebody that I grew up with who was similar, swagged out, got the girls in a plethora, just real, suave. And next thing you know, I saw him strung out on a corner. So it happens every day, B. I'm gonna just be real upset. I'm gonna be real upset, but it's common. Hey Cannibal, another great live. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, Dizzyville, I appreciate it. Inga, I will never date or marry a younger man than me. Yeah. Unless, it's like within a year or two. But you gotta prove yourself worthy, okay, to be in the trap. Okay, but I'm already taken. I'm just saying. If I wasn't taken, okay, I've been out the dating game for a whole decade. So I don't know what y'all doing out there in them streets, okay? Oh God, child, it is a lot. Okay, but y'all make sure y'all supporting your girl, okay? Y'all got me to 500 subscribers. So, we need another 500 on top of that. Okay. We're always striving to be better. Okay. So I'm definitely on the road to 1,000, but I just want to make sure y'all understand I appreciate every last one of you guys. Like, I definitely appreciate y'all coming through every live, supporting, commenting, just doing all the things in the chat, having a good old time, because that's what it's about. Real life too stressful enough. When we come on YouTube and talk about these shows, we're supposed to be having fun, light, cute debates if we need to, and then move on. Like, that's what it's supposed to do, okay? We're supposed to be having fun. F to the U, N to the N, okay? So I definitely want y'all to know that I appreciate all of you guys. I really do. Let's see here. Thank you, David. I appreciate you too. Jinx, thanks for that live. Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm gonna try to see if I can do more lives on Sunday. We'll see. And pretty, I gotta clear my throat. My man, 3 years younger than me. I don't think 3 years is a bit. I feel like when it get to like the decade age gap, then that's when you have to really just review the situation, okay? Because 20 and 30, that's a big gap. But even when you do 40 and 50, I mean, I have a friend who's, she's 40, her husband's 50, and they still not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't relate to certain things when it comes to like music or TV. Even though you're familiar with the same shows or songs, it's just hit different. You know what I'm saying? Jodeci hit different when you was 9 and if your husband was 19. Like, it's hitting different. You both are familiar with Fiend and Forever My Lady, but it hit different. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have the same experience to the same items. You know what I'm saying? But, 3 years ain't a lot, child. It's definitely not a lot. Sometimes you can't help when you was born. I'm just saying. But I just feel like you need to understand when the person's brain ain't fully developed, hint, hint, Kanan at 15, 16, that it's but so much I can do with you. I don't want to do nothing with you, actually. Okay. Hey Inga, your man 5 years older than you and you 51. See, that's not bad. And we don't even judge here at the end of the day. Just when you start doing those big age gaps, you got to start putting the bifocals on and magnifying glasses and see what's really going on. Hey, Cannibal for Man, general rule, if they were at elementary school when you were high school, it's off limit. That's a good rule. I think I heard that before. Yeah. I can kind of get with that. I can get with that. I'm just saying. That is hilarious. I missed his comment. Hey, Cannibal for Man, Lou should get the strap and fix his Jamaican issue. These Jamaicans, like I said, they're not even threatening to me, honestly. Like, all they doing is saying bumbleclot and hitting stuff with bats. I mean, I could do that. I can do that. I'm just saying. Y'all better just go on somewhere and give me some oxtails and call it a day. Because it's a mess. It's a mess. I ain't trying to be like, discriminatory. I mean, they're more than good for oxtails. I just been craving oxtails for the past month, y'all. So Excusing me, okay? DCville, when is Kanan going to get caught for stealing money? I don't know, because Rock got two of her family members stealing, okay? We got Lulu stealing, we got Kanan stealing, Marvin just trying to keep his head above water and not be in the path of Rock, but he really in the path of the mob and the federale hood. So Rock is going to be the least of his concerns. And I love the fact when he came home, well, he went to Rock's house to immediately tell about Lulu, but she went home, okay? Because Marvin was like, I don't want no smoke. I ain't trying to get fired again. I'm not trying to get fired again. Hey, Disneyville, if they are legal and still breathing, it's okay. I guess. Depending, like if you're doing a whole Anna Nicole situation, like if I'm a bustling 25-year-old and if I got to wheel my husband around who can't talk or do anything for himself, then that's I feel like I gotta draw the line. Okay. I gotta draw the line at feeding and changing your diapers. Because at that point, you my son. And I'm not trying to date my son. Okay. Oh Lord, but yeah, I gotta get out of here, okay? If you want to catch me, I'll be on Miss K's channel, I believe at 8:05 tonight to discuss raising Kanan. Of course, please check me out on every Wednesday at 8:15 with the Trap Queen. We are rewatching Power. So next week, or this week, I should say, we are on season 2, episode 8. Is a hella good season. Kanan is back. We are introduced to one of my favorite characters, Proctor. Like, it's definitely going to be a good time. Okay, so I am definitely excited about reviewing that. And if you can't make it at 8:15, always watch the replay. Okay, I am well okay with you guys just clicking on my videos, letting it play, liking it, commenting, doing all the things for your girl. Okay, I appreciate everything. Yes, Inga, Anna Nicole. I'm glad you had a good time. I had a good time too, Inga. Poppy need love too. Does he need love? I think he just need a caregiver. Does he feel? Love, he done with love at that point. He can't do nothing for me. Okay. Have a good evening, Kara. Thank you for coming through, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking and doing my chores tonight. Okay. And y'all have a blessed week. I hope you guys have just a great week. I mean, Monday's around the corner. Don't take any days for granted because life is short, y'all. So thank you for doing all the things. Make sure you don't leave without liking this video, okay? And I will catch you guys back on my channel on Wednesday, 8:15 with the Trap Queen, okay? Until next time, toodles.